Right. You guys liked that, didn't you? Hopefully a lot more women are pleased tonight now. Alright, remember to check out Nikki though on Tuesdays at 11 p.m. She was talking about middle school. How many of you guys remember the band Green Day? Alright, some of you that are probably around my age and older know that they've gone through a couple different phases. We're about to debate which Green Day is better. So I'm going to bring up first Neal Stastny defending Old Green Day. It's like Dookie and stuff like that. Give it up for Neal.
Thank you, thank you.
So we couldn't find another comedian, Neal. So we resorted to finding this homeless musician that we found in Sheepshead Bay. Give it up for Greasy.
Woo! Yeah!
Defending New Green Day.
Give it up! What the fuck is this shit? Fix this shit!
I'd like to obviously begin this debate by thanking our moderator, Michael Shockey, you, the audience, and, of course, my fellow debater, Greasy. Same to you. Same to you, sir. Obviously, I take punk music very seriously. Green Day... I began liking Green Day when they released Dookie when I was 10 years old. And now that I'm 28, I don't really like Green Day that much anymore. Is it because my tastes have just changed over time? Or has Green Day clearly lost their hardcore punk edge that made me fall in love with them when I was a 10-year-old child in the suburbs of Louisiana? Obviously, it is the latter. Green Day... Greasy?
Hey y'all, I'm about to rock y'all's pussies wet for real. Y'all ain't even ready for this shit. Look, I don't like no musicians except me, because they all stole my style. But New Green Day has inspired me to write some political tunes. Starting with this one right here. I developed a little bit of a consciousness, some progressiveness. I leave my pants on when I pee. I leave my pants on when I pee. Hurricane Sandy happened because we teach evolution in schools. What does floss look like?
I'll admit those are some very interesting points that I was not quite prepared to defend against. But that brings me up to Green Day's political opinions that they seem to have developed later in their career. They released American Idiot in 2004. I understand that punks need to be dangerous, but is it really necessary to call me an idiot? Greasy, please. Am I allowed to finish? Can I please finish? It's okay for punk to be political, but not just downright mean. Also, it was some veiled criticism of George W. Bush. That is a sitting president. We are not supposed to be criticizing a sitting president, especially during wartime. Green Day has crossed the line and just been filling people's heads like Greasy's with absurd political opinions that have no... Yes.
I see demons when I close my eyes. I see demons when I close my eyes. I like to go to the library to call a book a faggot.
Again, some interesting points from Greasy. Are you finished, Greasy? Do I take this as a submission? I don't need him. I don't need him to submit.
Look, you know there's some bad shit going on in the world today? Why does this shit keep on fucking, I swear to Christ almighty in the sky. Some bad shit goes on. You know there's gender inequality? I don't believe in that shit. I believe that white women should be paid as much as men. Something I'm very passionate about. American Idiot changed my life. And it goes across the world. It's universal. It relates to everyone. You don't want to be an American idiot. You don't want to be a Mexican idiot. You don't want to be a Canadian.
Listen, if we start deciding that bands like Green Day got better when they got older, we go down a very slippery slope. All of a sudden, what's better? Old Rolling Stones versus new Rolling Stones? Old Jimmy Buffett versus new Jimmy Buffett? All Jimmy Buffett's great, but whatever.
Hey, y'all, who am I? Old Jimmy Buffett's great.
I take it that was me. I'm not used to hearing my voice back.
What's the matter? Am I too progressive for you?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to just say that American Idiot is letting these radical opinions, like white women and men making the same money, or something.
Are you saying?
No, no, no.
You questioning my liberalness?
No, no. It's very progressive. I just think maybe you could expand on that a little bit to include. Do you have another song?
Yeah. I believe he's challenging my liberalness and my progressiveness, so here we go. This one goes out to you, Billy Joe. Slavery never happened. Slavery never happened. Reading newspapers is for Jews, Lord, Lord. I'm glad Lincoln was killed, states' rights. I'm done!
Thank you. I'm finding myself in an odd situation where I now have to prove that slavery existed. Instead, again, this is it's actually harder to do than you think right off the bat. I trust that you will side with me, someone who's dressed appropriately, and you will not encourage someone who is going through some sort of heroin overdose. So vote for me, and vote for clean living, and not changing your music taste when you get older. Or vote for this weird hobo guy, and just let him keep killing himself. Thank you very much.
Alright, guys. Give it up for Neal and Greasy. You alright, Greasy? They're about to give you some self-worth here. So if you thought Neal and Old Green Day won, give it up for Neal. And if you think Greasy, who's got shit in his pants right now, and new Green Day won, give it up for Green Day. New Green Day. You know, there's more to the classic, it sounded like?
Sure.
Alright. Greasy probably won't recall this, right? You alright, Greasy? Alright, give it up for Greasy and Neal, guys.
Thank you.
Alright.